Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome to the Daily Drop-In Morning Show with the Teach Better team, where we are live every single morning, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern. It is Monday, February 7th, so we have the one and the only Jeffrey Raymond Gargas with us. I can't even pronounce your name this morning. It's too early. Jeff Gargas.
It's way too early. Don't try to say my name. Just say this guy.
Guys, this guy is here. He's here on Mondays. If you don't know him, shame on you. If you don't know him, you're very, very lucky. And I wish I was in your situation. We have a lot to announce today. Over the last few weeks, we've been celebrating the Teach Better Conference and featured speakers. Of course, that's going to continue, but we have a brand new spoiler coming to you on the show this morning. In addition to all the typical stuff, we have a good news story, we have holidays, and we just have a lot to celebrate, including previewing the week for Daily Drop-In, which we always love to do on Mondays. So here's the deal, friends. I learned a lesson, a very tough lesson this morning, that if you don't buy coffee for your home, you won't have coffee for your home.
Oh.
So I'm going to sip this extremely bad tasting coffee. I hope you all go fill up your coffee, and we'll be right back for maybe a little bit of an odd show. I'm feeling a vibe here, Jeff. I'm feeling a vibe. We'll be back. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Jeff, how are you?
Well, I got my daughter's face in my mug, so I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So what coffee is that? Because you said you made it sound like you didn't have any coffee, but you must not have had the good coffee. You've got like coffee?
Yeah, I do have a mug with a substance that has been defined as coffee. I think it tastes nothing close to
what
coffee.
is it?
It's coffee. It's like, so you know, in your coffee machine, for those of you who have coffee machines, I have one of those coffee machines that you put the little pods into, right? And everybody has their flavors, right? The go-to flavors. I literally could tell you it was July of 2021, bought the wrong containers, not the flavor I like. But I saved it in my house thinking maybe this will be useful. Now I only use that flavor when I run out.
It's your you need to go shopping flavor.
Yes, the problem is that it's very old and tastes like garbage already.
What flavor is it?
The flavor of death. I don't know. It's terrible.
What flavor is it? You don't know what flavor it is?
It's not like a flavor. It's just like
it's just a black coffee, but it's just it's just not a good brew.
Right. Yeah. For those of you on the show that watch every morning, I always have a coffee cup. I'm always drinking black coffee. Like that's what I drink in the morning. This is black coffee. It just is it's out of the garbage can black coffee. I don't know what to say.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
You don't have like on a day like this is where you need just like one of those what are they? They're like the shake creamer that lasts forever. So you'd be like, I'll get a little flavor in this one today because.
Well, that would have been smarter because, I mean, I obviously drink black coffee because I enjoy it. But when there's certain flavors, it doesn't taste good with black coffee anymore. I should just keep a creamer because if you add enough sugar to this, it'll taste good.
Or if you just throw that out altogether, then it won't be your one and maybe you'll go. But you find another one that you like as well, but like label that as you need to go shopping coffee.
I know. I need to.
So if anybody is watching today, whether you're watching live with us right now or on the podcast later, wherever you're at, if someone can figure out how to teach Ray how to live, that'd be great. Like we need her to adult a little bit better.
I'm doing a public service announcement. If you have not done so already, please check on your coffee, inventory, and you might need to order. I just ordered. I'm hoping that it comes in extremely fast shipping, and I encourage all of you to not make the same mistakes, right? Do what I say, not as I do.
Fun fact. This is not my normal flavor either. It's like a backup one. It's not quite that, but it's not what I typically like either.
It's so bad, guys, that we have been preparing for the show for the last, 15 minutes. We're officially live.
And this is where we're at.
I have not even sipped it yet. I'm that terrified about the taste.
You didn't have like tea or something laying around you could do?
I should have, but that would have taken heating up water, and we were running a little
behind.
behind.
You need to get the teapods, girl.
I know, but I was running a little behind in the Stewart household this morning. So bad coffee and good jokes is what y'all got this morning. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, well, here we are.
Here we are. Good morning to everybody in the comments. Andrew's here. Dave's here with us. We got Adam. We are set for a good day so far. I like this. Jeff, I kind of previewed it through my, stroke I was having as we started the show this morning. I will say we have a big announcement about 12-hour live today, which I cannot wait because last Monday, we were able to announce a few featured speakers of our Teach Better conference. That will be happening over the next 13 weeks. But today we have another announcement completely unrelated to the conference, which is kind of cool.
I mean, kind of. It's both Teach Better stuff, so it's kind of related, right? Right?
I mean, it's related to Teach Better, but it's not related to...
You're right. It's not related to the conference. It's like a third cousin.
Like, I hope these people come to the Teach Better conference, but that's not what we're talking about.
So we're talking about 12-hour today.
We are.
Are we going... Are we live for 12 hours right now? Are we going to 7?
No, we are not. We are just talking about the agenda because the date's been out for a while. People have had on their calendar.
People don't know who's coming and who's going to be there and stuff, huh?
Yeah. So February 26th, the date of 12-hour has been announced for about a month. We announced that on January 10th. So that's been announced for a while. Hopefully it's been in your calendar. It's 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's going to be
just a couple weeks away.
I can't wait. I do want to say that today we're not only announcing the agenda, but there's about 100 giveaways that we are going to make sure people know about because we not only want you to tune in for the guests and the topics that rotate seemingly every half an hour, but we also want you to know that there's a really good chance you're going to win something fabulous because the giveaways are insane. And they're not all Teach Better giveaways. Like we have a few things, but it's really donations from our community, books, codes, tech resources,
tote bags,
gift cards. I mean, it's literally unreal. So
all kinds of cool stuff.
Yes. I will say for the comment of our family member that ran out of coffee, she's saying,
we feel for you.
Yeah, he's saying, lucky you have coffee. I ran out completely. This is my permission to you to go buy coffee this morning. It's Monday morning. Treat yourself right off the bat.
But you're not allowed to leave for that for about 52 minutes.
Or you could take us with you.
Or you could take us with you. Yeah, that's fun. Like we'd go shopping with you. That's always a good time. You take all your friends.
That's our joke with 12-hour is that we've had people tune in for the entire 12-hour. But of course, they might have errands to run or kids to pick up to drive somewhere. And so they just take us with you. Put us in your headphones.
Danielle took us to get ice cream. I think we also got pizza with her.
Yeah.
Or like I think it was Chelsea. We were on the big screen at home, and they just relaxed. Like we were the fire essentially.
I won't lie. I love seeing people like watching on their phone, taking screenshots, or watching on their computer, taking a screenshot. It is always fun when we're up on people's televisions, but I think it makes our faces look really big. So
yeah, it's a little.
If you put us on your televisions, we want to see because it's a cute picture to be able to see your home and being a part of 12-hour, but don't do it too long, friends. I don't have the nose for it. It's not meant to be.
I would like to, if you do that, if you put on your TV and your TV's like down where like a small child, a toddler or baby could walk up to, throughout the day when I'm on, I'm going to high five like this, and I want video of me and your little kid high five. I mean, you can do it too, but like I think it'd be cool that I'll do one of these.
Who has their television on the floor? Are they?
Well, no, but like if you have it on like a TV stand that sits on the ground, so it's only up a little bit so the kid can be at TV. A lot of people have their TV like that still.
Okay, I think I'm envisioning it much lower than you're describing.
No. You have like a TV stand that's like. You have to be a somewhat tall toddler. I'll go low. I'll go like.
No, I'm envisioning like a television that's just like laying on its backside on the ground, like just.
Well, that could be fun too.
Not fun. No.
If you do that, let us know and we'll play. We'll be like, we fell over. Like, it'll be great, guys.
Oh my gosh, guys. Before we release the 12-hour agenda, which we are going to go through, so stick around. Jeff, typically on a Monday morning, as we're welcoming people in, saying good morning to everybody, we go over our weekends. Did you have a good weekend?
Just so you said it was gonna be a vibe, so I'm just sticking with that vibe.
It's a vibe. I mean, you just described laying down on TV. Like, I don't know. There's a lot going on right now.
We had a good weekend here. Saturday was super cool. So our niece, Malia, dances with the University of Akron dance team. So football games, basketball games, and stuff. And their dance team did a cool thing where younger dancers, like my daughter Jacqueline, could come and they did a clinic, and then they got to dance with them at the halftime show of the women's basketball game. So Jacqueline went and did that. Her and her cousin Millie, who they're dangerous to duo together, went and did that, and we got to watch the basketball game, and it was a good time. Basketball game went down to the final seconds, last second shot, and Akron just barely missed it and lost by 1. It was a great game. It was really funny. So we're sitting there and we're watching. Jonathan leans over and goes, "Dad, wait a minute. Is this college basketball?" I said, "Yeah, it's college." He goes, "Whoa, so they're like really good then?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, not everybody can just go play college basketball." It was just hilarious. It was a cool moment for him. And fun just in general. So it was a good weekend.
Good.
We saw some other family yesterday and stuff. So it was a good time. A lot of driving around and being out, but it was all right. It was good. It was all done safely, mask and all that. We were very cautious, but it was still good to be able to be around some people and stuff. So
that's awesome. I'm glad you had a good weekend.
How are your puppies?
I mean, we chatted a bit, but we didn't get to chat too much. I always appreciate our Mondays because we get to catch up a little bit.
Yeah, I think I texted you on Saturday, and there was like a quick exchange, and then we went on with life.
Yeah, I mean,
how are your dogs doing?
My dogs
I've heard a little bit of growling over there, so they're wrestling because they know you're live. So
I know. Anytime I'm in this chair, friends, they're wrestling. And anytime I am anywhere in my house, they're sleeping. It's only this chair.
Somebody programmed for like when StreamYard goes live, like they hear like the match bell hit.
They do.
The match. Yeah, it's funny.
Dogs are good. My dogs are some sort of mutt poodle mix, so they are in dire need of a haircut. They look a little rough over here, but that'll be happening within the next few weeks. And while we didn't get a lot of what
they look a little what?
They look a little rough. Oh, get it? Haha.
Oh man, this is the best Monday ever. I'm sorry, that was horrible.
I really wanted to take them out on like a hike or something this weekend because I had some free time and I wanted to reset, during the weekend, really get ready for the week. It was a little chilly over here for that. So instead we had lots of like couch, sitting on the couch being bums this weekend. So
that's all right too. I'm sure they were really upset about that.
Yeah, my dogs sleep 23 hours of the day, so they were not upset that I did make them go outside and exercise.
They wake up for this hour.
Yeah, they did. It's so true. All right, should we get into our announcement? We've been live for 12 minutes, and I know that we have a lot of people here who are excited to see the full 12-hour live agenda.
Yeah, are we going there next? Is that what we're doing now?
I know that we're not supposed to. We're supposed to do
well, would you stop talking? Let's do it. I'm ready already. Like, what are you doing? Wasting time talking about dogs and getting rough and stuff?
So are we doing a good news or are we doing 12-hour? I want to do 12-hour.
I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
It's not. I mean,
12 hours is good news, my friend.
That's true. Fair. So I'm going to play the good news commercial, but we're doing the 12-hour announcement.
I like it. That's the first piece of good news.
It'll make sense. Just we'll do it. It'll be fine. Close your eyes. Go with it. Good morning, everyone. We are so excited to be with you this morning. Even if you are popping in a little late or listening on the podcast, we are going to be sharing our 12-hour live agenda and schedule. It's officially available. Jeff Gargas, tell me your feelings.
I was going to tell you that I just got a text that we got fired, but then you got all professional again, and now I'm ruining it. So,
well, I mean,
do that again. Sorry, I'm going to reset. My feelings are this is awesome. You know what's really cool is we've been putting this together, and I'm not sure that I don't know the schedule by heart yet. So I'm looking at it getting excited because I'm like, oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So I get to hang out with Sheldon and Emily's coming and Phyllis is coming. So I'm sorry. It's already on screen.
Friends, we have the agenda on screen. So if you're not watching, come over here and go watch your screen. I want to let you know I'm not sharing this because I think you can read it because I know it's small
It's
font.
kind of hard to read.
I'm not expecting you to read it. We are going to go through hour by hour for you, but I'm letting you know what this image looks like because this is the image as you're searching on social media. If you see it, just screenshot it so you have the agenda because it's 12 hours of educator professional development. So if you are in a spot where you're expecting to tune into 12-hour, we want you to do so intentionally. Maybe there's a guest you like or a theme that we're talking about. And so if you see this image, this is a thing that you want to keep an eye out for on social media, finally releasing today. And Jeff, yeah, I don't know this agenda by heart. I'm excited to go over it because Katie Miglin on the Teach Better team throws this all together for us. So I'm so excited to go through it.
So this is the first time that we'll ever do a 12-hour live on LinkedIn. I just realized that. That's cool.
First time. Yeah.
That's exciting. Okay, let's go hour to hour. So coffee kickoff. Well, we'll do that right now. So
all right. So here's the segment that we have. Ooh, I'm gonna try and not skip too many. Can you see this one? Yeah. Okay.
That's
so
us. I know him.
First and foremost,
I really should have worn that shirt.
Yeah, we're doing our coffee kickoff. Are you gonna wear the same outfit?
I'm gonna try to forget and do it. Yeah.
I think we should. I feel like we could duplicate this photo right now. Like, hold on. Oh, my nails are painted white and not dark. Hold on. I feel like we could get ready for this. You just sit back and smile, Jeff. It'll be fine. All right. At 8:30, everything's in Eastern time. So this is 8:30 a.m. Eastern. We're discussing restorative practice, and we have Zachary Scott Robbins joining us, which is going to be insane.
Nice.
Yep. I'm going to keep going through these. We have an 9:30 a.m. Eastern, Collaboration for the Soul. We have Brad Hughes and Ephraim Martinez joining us. Ephraim's been on Daily Drop-In before, so that's
and he's a brand new. Can I let something that's not public yet? He's a brand new member of the Teach Better podcast network. I got to hang out with him on Thursday night. We have a exclusive mastermind with our podcast, and he was on there. That dude is he's a fun dude. He is smart, man. Super excited for his podcast to launch on the site. And we got a sponsor for this one too. It's Swivel.
Yeah, Swivel is sponsoring this segment, so we're really excited to feature them. And there's a ton of giveaways. We have over 100 giveaways we're giving away in 12 hours. So holy moly, shout out to Swivel making that all possible.
That is a collaboration for the soul right there too.
So yeah, I like that. 9:30. It's so good. At 10 o'clock, we are focusing on feedback, providing better feedback. This is with Dr. Dave Schmittou from the Teach Better team. And of course, our one and only ambassador. We love Chelsea Nicolino.
Yes. She's not our one and only ambassador. She's our one and only Chelsea.
One and only Chelsea. She's an ambassador.
That one's sponsored by EduMatch. We love our friends over at EduMatch Publishing. They are good people over there. So that's awesome.
Yes. We then transitioned to 11 a.m. Eastern. We were talking about setting boundaries. I am so excited to interview Hannah for this. She's a part of the Bar Center, and I cannot wait to discuss setting boundaries. This is going to be a hot topic, I think.
Yeah, great team over there at the Bar Center.
So good. At 11:30 a.m. Eastern, we have the number one rule, that learning should be fun. Katie Miglin is interviewing Kimberly, and I just think they're going to have a blast. Kimberly is an elementary teacher in the Bloomington Normal area, and I have seen her classroom. I've observed her classroom before, no kidding, and I'm so excited for that.
And that's that's Go Guardian, Paradoc, and Edulastic.
Yes, they are partnering up for their sponsorship.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff coming, giveaways, lots of giveaways. Hey, I know them.
We do have some spoilers coming at 12:30 p.m. We have a recap and reveals. We have some announcements we'll be doing during this segment, Jeff. So I'm excited.
What are we announcing?
I'm not telling. Okay. That would be a trick if I tell you.
I know. One time you're gonna slip, and everyone's gonna be like, "Nice, Jeff." Nice.
No, but we do have announcements at 12:30. So as you guys are settling into your morning, obviously we're live for 12 hours this day. At 12:30, that's when we'll kind of do our recap and have some reveals. At 1 o'clock, we are discussing when minor behaviors become majors. We're saying major behaviors, and that is with Emily. Are you familiar with Emily's work?
I wrote a chapter in Emily's book. Or I don't think it was a chapter. There was a segment in her book. Yes, I'm a huge Emily fan.
Oh, I just know Dave is going to have a great conversation.
Yes.
With her. And this one is sponsored by Teacher Education Space. Super fun. 2 o'clock, we have self-care for all through the lens of an administrator, which I think is going to be really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That is with Chad and Phyllis. So they're going to have some good conversation, not only about self-care, which we've been discussing, gosh, it seems like forever with everything going on in the world, but really through an administrator lens, which I think will be powerful.
Yeah, I don't know much about the other guy, but Phyllis has written for like every major publication you can think of. And then he's connected to the team, right? Like, I don't know, he got something. So he's here.
He's Mr. CEO, Chad Ostrowski, right there. Obviously,
oh, that's who that is. Okay, I knew I recognized the face. The beard threw me off.
Yeah, if you guys have not Googled Phyllis, I just think that she is such an advocate for so much work, and it's going to be incredible to have her on 12 Hour. I don't know how that all worked out, but we're thrilled to have her.
And that's brought to us by our friends over at Road to Awesome. So thanks to them for that. I love it. This is fun.
I know, and we're not even done. It's only 2:30.
It's only 2:30 at this point.
At 2:30, we are discussing the sub shortage disaster. That is with Brad Hughes and Jamie Flower White. So you all know Brad, and we hope you know Jamie. She's an incredible administrator, and I think they're going to be diving into some really good discussion around problem solving this sub shortage.
We didn't mince words on that one. We went right for with disaster.
Yes,
everyone's feeling that. That one brought in by Digital PD for You, which is actually Jamie's LLC and her consultant firm. So that's awesome. She donated some really cool stuff.
It's going to be awesome. We then have our brain break, because at every 12 Hour, you got to have brain break. That's at 3 p.m.
That's
we
a crew.
We have a lot of members of the team joining that brain break, but a lot of new faces. I'm not sure that many of you have been able to see Aaron Stack, who's new to the team. Mm-hmm. Amanda, you're already familiar with. Brad, you already know. Brian Fennell, I'm sure you guys already know as well. And then we have Jeff and Dave. So that's going to be a great brain break.
That'll be fun.
That'll be a good time.
I need more pictures. I'm the same. I look the same and everything.
Well, it's just your headshot we're using. At 4 o'clock, we have essential steps for supporting student trauma. That is not only with you, Jeff, but also with the one and only Dr. Sheldon Eakins, which will be great.
Yes, and that's exciting. Sheldon is brilliant. He's been on 12 Hour a few different times in the past, as well as some other things with us, and super excited about that.
Yeah, no, that's going to be crazy. At 4:30 p.m. Eastern, we are still going strong, friends. Like we said, it's 12 hours of programming. There's going to be a whole lot of guests and topics. But at 4:30, we're talking about prioritizing goals right now. And that is with Lori. And we've had Lori on the Teach Better Talk podcast years and years ago. She is such an expert in her field. I cannot wait to interview her.
She's brilliant.
Yes.
That one brought to you by Education Blueprint, our friends over at educationblueprint.org.
Love them. At 5:30, we are getting into when you can't beat them, join them. We're talking about phones in the classroom. Katie Miglin is interviewing Hedrick Nichols. And of course, we know that that's going to be a great conversation. Those two never disappoint.
No.
At
we're at 6 o'clock.
I know, we're only at 6 o'clock. Friends, we're live for, I don't know if you forgot, 12 hours. At 6 p.m., we are talking about balancing expectations and learning gaps. And this, I'm excited about. Alexia Perkins is joining us. She was able to join Daily Drop-In just a few weeks ago, and she was a ball of energy. So we cannot wait to have her on 12 Hour as well.
That one brought to you by Some Dog.
Oh, I love Some Dog.
Some Dog.
Mm-hmm. At 6:30, which is, we're getting to the end here, we are discussing support versus hand-holding. So what's your leadership style? This is with Brad Hughes and Marcus. Marcus is actually the president of the Illinois Principals Association. And he is also a high school principal. So there's going to be a lot to be able to discuss in terms of leadership.
That's going to be really cool because Brad's an elementary principal. So you're going to see two all through the levels of school there. That's going to be a really cool conversation.
Absolutely. And being able to sit on a board of a nonprofit, an Illinois Principal Association, that's a statewide nonprofit that literally supports principals for a living. So that is going to be crazy. Cool. And then at the end, Jeff, it's just all of us are coming together, a few members of the team, and hopefully the rest of our team members are in the comments, and we're going to be wrapping up the whole conversation at the end.
It's exciting.
I know. And shout out to Brad and Katie and Chad and Dave, along with, I know, the two of us who are moderating these 12 hours of professional development for educators. It's going to be crazy.
Shout out to Katie for, putting this all together.
Literally, the whole thing.
Yes. And I really appreciate whoever had made it so that Dave was giving me bunny ears. It was great.
For those of you who are just catching the agenda now, don't forget this agenda is officially available today. So hopefully you'll be seeing it everywhere. We want you to schedule to not only obviously be with us for 12 hours, because that really is, there's so many wonderful things we're going to be doing, including giveaways and great discussion, but also being able to have you tune in when you have a guest that you want to see or a topic that you want to see discussed. That will be a really, really wonderful opportunity to have you join us. So we are streaming our 12-hour live on February 26th at 8 a.m. Eastern on February 26th. So mark your calendar.
That's exciting. So this is our, what number? 4 or 5?
I think it's
fifth
our
time?
fifth. I think
This
it's
is our
our
fifth time doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
Because we started 12-hour the first time in the summer of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And then
June.
We did
one
summer.
in December.
Yeah, so we did the summer, we did December,
And we did
April,
and then we did July again. So this is 5, yeah.
July again, yeah. And so this is
wow. So this is actually 60 hours.
I will say though, out of all that, we've never had this many giveaways ever in any 12-hour.
No.
So we actually had to come up with a new way to do our giveaways because there was no way we were going to be able to give away, almost 100 giveaways in 12 hours. We have far too much going on in those segments. So make sure you stay tuned to figure out how you can win as well.
Lots of giveaways, lots of really cool giveaways too.
Yeah. So anywho, this will be exciting. Make sure you keep your eyes out because I'm really excited for the agenda to officially be out. Shout out to Katie for making all that come together. Rachel on the team, Aaron on the team, who've been able to keep this secret, and we'll officially be putting that into our marketing. So make sure you check out our social media. Keep your eyes out for that black image that has every single hour on it. That way you can screenshot that, save it, and make sure that you're ready for February 26th. It's going to be crazy.
Make sure you go get your coffee too. We don't want you waking up and realizing you don't have your favorite coffee and you're not ready to go. So stock up now. You got a couple weeks. Get it done. If you order it right now, it'll be here in time. It's good.
How do you prep for 12-hour? Because obviously we're in the background, a part of every segment, even when we're not on camera. There's like all these little things that we're, tweaking. Do you have like
coffee, Gatorade, and snacks?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's coffee, Gatorade, and snacks.
So I will most likely buy like a pack of 12. Not that I'm gonna eat all of them. Granola bars, so I have them close by. A thing of peanuts, so I have it close by, and maybe some pretzels.
There we go.
Those are go-to snacks for me, and then I'll have Gatorades ready, and then coffee. Like I think I might actually, I might bring my Keurig down here, so I don't even have to go upstairs. And it's just like right there. But, and then I fast for 3 days straight.
No.
And I do 7 hours of meditation the night before. So
I think the hardest part is going to the bathroom. Because we have to be like in the background for 12 hours. Taking bathroom breaks is always very strategic. It's like a teacher. You got to be really strategic and quick.
Yeah. I will tell you, though, it's gotten easier because if you remember the very first 12-hour, you and I were on screen for 11 and a half of those hours.
Yeah.
Which means there's literally one bathroom break for the whole thing. This time, much less. You guys have slowly but surely gotten me off screen, and you don't want me to be on there anymore. So it makes it a little easier. But we still have the back end, right, running and doing all the everything. So it'll be fun. I'm thinking about like just moving my like a porta potty over here or something like that, so I don't have to go as far. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'll let you know.
I always find myself becoming delusional about halfway through.
Oh yeah. And
then I just start sending Dave Schmitto, for those of you who know Dave, of course, pictures of the food I'm eating. That seems to be a theme of 12-hour is I take a picture of M&Ms and being like, ooh, I got peanut and M&Ms. And every time he responds, he's like, no one cares, Ray.
The last segment is not complete unless Ray's eating something while we're on. Like
I had cake last time.
A piece of cake last time, yeah. And then I can't remember. Yeah, it's always something. So
there's nothing wrong with an end of day slice of cake. Are you saying that's not okay?
No, I am absolutely not saying that.
Yeah, so it's meant to be.
I was dead serious when I said it makes it.
I hope that all of you not only have a slice of cake today, but have a slice of cake at the end of 12-hour to celebrate the end of 12-hour because we got through 12 hours of professional development. Holy moly. So, Jeff, if we continue with the good news, since this was our big announcements for 12-hour, we're so excited to be able to share that agenda finally with you because we've been working on that for months. But we also have some holidays today that I think would be really exciting to celebrate. Are you ready to celebrate some holidays?
I'm ready. Yeah, let's talk about those. Those are always fun.
All right. First and foremost, there's always a Teach Better birthday. And I don't know whose birthday it is today, but I just want to say happy birthday because it's somebody's birthday today and they need to hear it.
I'm looking at the calendar to see if I can. I don't know whose birthday it is.
I don't know. Let us know. Let us know if it's your birthday. We've had a lot of birthdays. It was Lori's birthday on Friday, and Brad Hughes and I committed to finding a way to put like confetti on the screen somehow. So shout out to all of you celebrating.
Wasn't it Aaron's birthday yesterday?
It was Aaron Stack's birthday yesterday.
Yeah, Aaron Stack's birthday yesterday. So happy belated.
Happy belated birthday. It's good. Holidays today. It is National Send a Card to a Friend Day. It could be a birthday card. It could be a sympathy card. It could be an I love you card. I mean, Valentine's Day is coming up, so send a card. That would be so sweet. It's also World Ballet Day, so maybe everybody should point their toes for today. Why not, right? It is. Ooh, I'm sorry. Now I just have something pop up. I apologize. It is National Fettuccine Alfredo Day. So are you a Fettuccine Alfredo fan, Jeff?
Yeah, I am. So
there you go.
I may have to have some fettuccine today.
Mm-hmm. It is the Periodic Table Day to celebrate the periodic table development. So definitely
all right, for all of our science friends.
Mm-hmm. And last but not least, for those of you who enjoy flowers, it is officially the day to celebrate roses. It is Rose Day, which is always exciting. So,
alrighty then.
I know. Grab a rose, pick one up, share it with a friend, or have maybe make a rose out of paper. That's kind of fun.
I wonder if it was a florist that submitted that one.
I mean, I can only assume Rose Day makes sense. We also have a good news story for the day. I have to tell you, there's a lot of good news out there. Definitely continue to celebrate. For us, our good news was sharing the 12-hour agenda, but I do want to give you just a little taste of another article if you're looking for a good news article to bring to your students today. There was a really interesting one about ancient trees. The title here says, ancient trees have incredible lifespans that have also kept the surrounding forest alive. It goes into some of the research behind these trees that are actually doing good for the trees around them to actually keep a community nature alive. It says new research suggests that ancient trees possess far more than just an awe-inspiring presence. They provide a suite of ecological services to foster a forest as they sustain the entire tree population with their ability to adapt to their environment. There was this incredible research study that was done actually in Illinois, so shout out to the state that I live in, that went into looking at trees in the Morton Arboretum, which is just outside my community. I know Andrea's in the comments. She went there to go see the Christmas lights. And when they did this study, and obviously they took form over across numerous different communities, they did a study in Spain and Barcelona and everywhere in between, where it examined the power of trees and how they can actually support one another, even as they're standing in the ground relatively far away from each other. So for those of you who are looking for a good news article, kind of some fun looking at some studies that have been done on trees and how they really do kind of live in a community just like us, or we're supporting one another as well. So kind of feel interesting out there.
Kind of feel like maybe Teach Better is the ancient trees.
Oh, I don't know that we're cool enough to be considered ancient trees.
Maybe we're trying to be the ancient trees. We're working on that so that we can continue to be that.
Well, we do want to lift up others around us. So I think that makes sense.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? We're going to transition here into getting into what's coming this week. We have a lot in store for you as we continue to celebrate that the 12-hour live agenda is available. We have a theme this week. We have guests this week. Should we get into it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, friends, as we kind of wrap up our show this morning, we definitely want to give you a preview of what's coming this week. Jeff Gargas, our theme this week is kind of all about love. The theme this week is do what you love and love what you do. And I think that's going to allow us to have some good conversations about passion and love.
Agreed. That's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, you have a good mindset on this. You are always striving to make sure that your day and your work life is filled with things that you enjoy and get fulfillment out of.
Yes, that's always been pretty important to me. That's a big thing. My thing is, I mean, we're here for a little while. Might as well enjoy it. Like, what the heck's the point of working somewhere you hate?
It's true.
Doing stuff you hate.
So we want to make sure that we lend some perspective this week on making sure that you not only love what you do, but are also taking time to really appreciate the work that you get to do every single day. We know it's an impossible job right now for educators. Truly, truly, we cannot emphasize enough that we know that many, many of you are in the trenches, feeling like you're walking through sticky mud, but truly taking some time and finding the moments that we really, really love can be a powerful reminder for our mindset. So I'm excited to dive into that this week. Tomorrow we have Jeff, you live bright and early on Daily Drop-In. You have the one and only Jeff Derryberry joining us.
Yeah, Jed's going to be here, and we're going to celebrate the fact that he's coming to the conference.
Yes.
That's going to be fun.
And I'm excited to kind of blend these two topics together because, yes, he's coming to be a featured speaker at the Teach Better conference. He's going to be incredible, but he carries a lot of love and passion. So that Daily Drop-In is going to be awesome.
He's going to be able to speak to this theme very well. Yes. Yeah.
I totally agree. On Wednesday, we will continue with a new guest joining us. We have Kim Strobel joining us, who's she's been in our Teach Better community for a while. I think she's going to have so much fun talking about love and passion with our crew.
Love it.
That'll be great. On Thursday, we have Robert Dunlap joining us, and I'm excited to bring Robert into our community. He'll be a new face of our community. And it's going to be just wonderful to be able to have a new family member joining our Teach Better community here and talking about what we're most passionate about, which will be really fun.
I love when we have new faces. It's the best.
And then, of course, Friday, one and only Brad Hughes wrapping up the week like always. It's kind of nice that, he wraps up the week and you start the week off every week.
It's a good bookend, I think. Kind of started off with the bar here and we take it to here.
Stop it.
It's a good process.
This week will definitely be full of not only familiar faces, but new faces and really good conversation. We're excited to hear all of your love stories as we prepare for Valentine's Day, which is next Monday. And as we kind of reflect on the work that we get to do every day, I think this will be a time for really funny stories and, a feel-good reminder, which is always wonderful.
So next week's Valentine's Day, huh?
On Monday, yeah. So you need to buy Amy a rose. Maybe today you should buy a rose because it is Rose Day.
So Tuesday next week is my wife's birthday. Her birthday's the day after Valentine's Day, so I have to double up.
You do have to double up. Do you separate them really well, or are you kind of one of those people that when your birthday's near Christmas, you just do it all at once?
No, it's separated because they come on 2 different days, but I have in the past. I've done stuff that's just combined, and I'm like, hey, this is both, whatever. But yeah, this year I'm thinking I'm gonna go big.
I won't lie.
Big Reese's Hearts, that's done. That covers both. Covers both days.
I like that. I do know that there is a big education conference up in the Schaumburg area. For those of you who have attended IdeaCon, IdeaCon
is that next week?
That next week, and I will say, I think that's my Valentine's Day plans because we have a little Teach Better crew that's getting together at IdeaCon, and I am totally crashing that party.
Not me. Who was there? That wasn't last year? It was 2 years ago. You and I were there.
Yes, 2 years ago.
That's a good conference.
Was it? I think it was more. Oh no, it was 2020 because it was before.
It was the start. It was the February or something like that. Yeah, early 2020, just before COVID hit. It was a good conference. They do a really nice job with it over there. So
yeah, conferences are so tricky. I know not all conferences are or should be not really up and running the same way. Obviously wanting to keep everybody as safe as possible. But IdeaCon, I just want to give them a shout out. They have done a phenomenal job making sure people are safe. They brought out some great speakers, and we're thrilled that some members of our Teach Better community will be there to learn. There's a little get together. So if any of you are going to be at IdeaCon or you're in Illinois and you want to get a little crew together, we will have a little Illinois crew getting together. We're meeting over at Topgolf, which is an outside facility, which will be really safe for everybody to be social and, enjoy some Teach Better time together. So we always love when those little pop-up hangouts happen. It'll be really good.
Awesome. Speaking of conferences, can I celebrate you for a minute?
No,
because I just happened to see a new face on the front page of the Bar Center's National Conference, which is in April, and it's your face as one of the featured speakers. So that's super cool.
I'm very excited to join the bar.
I don't know if you even knew that you were on there yet, but
I did not.
I just saw it. I saw this morning something came through from them, and I popped onto the site, and there you were.
I'm gonna have to go look that up. I'm gonna have to go look that up.
No, I was looking at it yesterday because some of the members of the Team USA women's hockey team are going to be there. I was watching the game yesterday, and I'm like, oh, I wonder who's coming. So I went and looked. I'm like, hey, there's Ray.
I can't believe it. I'm so thrilled to be part of events. I love when we get invites to be part of events, but the Bar Center is something that's close to my heart. I love what they're doing. I love the people that are a part of that nonprofit. And so I'm excited that you and I are going to be over at that conference. And I think we're stealing Katie Miglin to come with us.
I think we might. I think that might happen. Yeah.
That'll be at the end of April. If you guys are keeping an eye out, the Bar Center does great things. And I'll be interviewing Hannah from the Bar Center on 12 Hour Live. So you'll get to learn more about that nonprofit and the work they're doing.
Good stuff. Okay, sorry, I had to embarrass you for a second.
I'm excited to be a part of it. It's going to be such a good time. Jeff, I think we need to head out. We have a lot going on today. Meetings. We have a ton of work that I know our community is going to be doing to, support our students all across the U.S. and Canada, globally. It'll be so fun. I can't wait to hear about everybody's day on Monday morning. So I think we got to head out.
I think so. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow morning with Jed.
Yes. Thank you for all that you do, guys. We hope you have a wonderful Monday, February 7th. And as a reminder, if you have not checked your cabinets recently, go order coffee to not only prepare for the week, but also to prep for 12 hours. So it'll be good to go. All right, Jeff, I will see you in a little bit for our first meeting. But for everyone else, happy Monday. And we will see you either later today, because I will be live with Alexa Shepard, or tomorrow morning for a Daily Drop-In. Bye, friends.